What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. This time we travel to Thailand's Yala province and find a great diversity of awesome reptiles along with the absolutely most giant tarantula I've ever seen in my life. Enjoy. Alright, so we have officially arrived. Just got out the car, unpacked our things, and moved into our room for the next one night. Very early. I think we're just gonna go straight to bed. What time is it? Like 7, 8? Something like that. You can see just as the sun is coming up in that tree up there, there are some monkeys just waking up as well. But we've been driving literally the whole night, so we're just gonna go get some rest. Alright, so it is about 4 p.m. now. We've had several hours of sleep. And we've just woken up having a first daytime look around. I'm not expecting to find too much because, you know, daytime herping is never easy. But yeah, we're just gonna have a walk around. Rupert and the others have walked a different way. Kind of familiarize ourselves with the area so that tonight we'll be able to start herping in the best areas right away. Alright, so we just got the first herp. And I just saw him disappear inside the crack between this tree. I only saw it for a split second, but I believe it was a clouded monitor. Alright, so I've equipped myself with a stick. I might be able to get it out, I might not. I would say about 50-50 chance. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible not to hurt him, or her. But it's not moving any further back, so I do think that this tree actually doesn't go any further. I spoke too soon. It went really deep. Alright, so it started literally pouring with rain, and me and Moon just sprinted back to the room. And I told Rupert about the monitor lizard, so now we've came back in the car. And Harry is trying his best to get it out.
While we hide in the car.
While we hide in the car from the rain. We'll get back to you guys if he makes any progress. Alright, we've just arrived at the first spot for the night. It's a spot we're hoping to get dragon snakes. It's a big sort of limestone cave area with some rubber plantations as well, which is where dragon snakes have been found in the past. So we're gonna try our luck. Not high expectations though, just because they are so incredibly rare. But yeah, it's a big open cave thing. As you can see, not really like a closed cave, but more of like a very open cave that we can walk through. And yeah, we're gonna explore the forest on the other side and see what we can find. And then we're gonna head off to another spot later. Alright, so I was just exploring these abandoned bathrooms and fallen into here. There's a large, what I'm pretty sure is Lycodon capucinus. For a split second it looked weird because it's got that really triangular head and the pattern also looked a bit different, and it's probably the largest of the species I've ever seen.
It's super chocolate. It's so chocolate brown. Like.
Yeah, Rupert's gonna grab him out from there. Probably gonna get bit in the process. Called it.
I like it bit like before I even touch the snake. Alright, relax. Ah! Oh, he's shit.
Well, bring him out, because I hate being in this bathroom.
Alright, 1 second, man.
Alright, we've got him out. Any confirmation?
It's definitely cappuccino. Tail venter, collar. Typical limestone dwelling species here in the south. You don't really get them in any other forests other than limestone areas, but...
Look at him trying to bite you. Hold him still for a sec. He's just desperately trying to bite Rupert.
He was so distressed before we even got him out. He was like...
Yeah.
Alright, enough of this tomfoolery.
Moon, aka Spoon, has just found a dead snake. And it is Bungarus candidus, the Malayan crate. Very strange. Not often that you find like dead snakes just randomly lying in the forest. I would guess this one died about 3 days ago, something like that. Very strange. I wonder what killed it. Good size one too. Oh, and look at that beautiful maggot crawling on its neck. Yikes. We got a hopper just staring dead at the camera. I really love the way they sit like on vertical trees like that and just like look around. It's quite big too. Have a look at this little guy. He's so cute. Oh, and he's hiding now. But there's like the most beautiful large rat in here with like the whitest, creamiest belly. And a very elongated face. Maybe he'll come out if I come a bit closer because I think he has nowhere to go. You can just see inside there. He's a really clean looking, very beautiful rat. Oh, where'd he go? Huh, literally, oh wait, no, here he is. Oh wow. Look at those. Hello, Mr. Rat. Come on, get out. Oh, there he goes. Very cute. So have a look at this, guys. We just found the world's largest roly-poly, or pill millipede. I don't know if it's actually the world's largest, but it is definitely one of the larger ones I've seen. And you can't really tell how large he is from this angle, but let me just pick him up. He is absolutely giant. Very cool. Alright, first interesting snake of the night, and we've already disturbed it, so he's striking up a defense pose here, in which they will coil and twitch rapidly and hide their head underneath the coils. Gonna see if we can grab him out to show you guys a bit better. There we go. Go. Oh, that was a big frog. Anyway, what's different about this one is that he's like moving in a very somewhat spazzy way compared, like they always are spazzy, but this one is just extra spazzy. Like you see, it's just like constantly like doing weird things. And my first thought was that it has some kind of neurological disorder, but I don't know, maybe this is just a uniquely behaved individual. Look at him, just like flopping around like uncontrolled, which is not quite to the extent that the species usually does that. So definitely very strange and unpredictable, so I'm going to leave it at tailing for this one. But yeah, this is a species I used to get majorly excited over. I've just found so many of them recently that it's not as exciting anymore at this point, but still very cool find. Thailand's most toxic snake. Yeah. And over here, at the same time as the guys spotted this one, they also spotted this juvenile mangrove cat snake, Boiga melanota, which is another species that you can quite commonly encounter in most places in the south. Hope we can find a really giant one, because this species, whenever I find it, usually is a juvenile.
It's a good double find.
Double find. Happens so often though that like when you find one snake, there's another snake very close by.
I know, my favourite species and a cooler lapid. I think that's quite a double find.
Yep. Alright, so we're not going to leave it out in the open, and Spoon is just going to bring him over to some thicket here and let him go. Good job. This is just real deep undergrowth where he'll surely disappear very quickly. And he's gone. Alright, so we got another snake, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, this, I'm pretty sure is Boiga, yeah it is, a nice subadult Boiga nigriceps, the dark-headed cat snake, which is one of the lesser seen species of Boiga, and also one of the most toxic, which I feel like I mention in every single video we find one of these.
That's a bit far away.
It's like at that size where at first I couldn't really tell what it was, because I just saw the banding and thought like a giant Piraeus, but here, do you want to take it before it bites the crap out of me? It's not that easy handling one-handed while trying to film and focus the camera. Very goose.
Cool, I've got to get a barrel through this.
Found this like abandoned building which doesn't have a roof, but it's literally got like a mini forest growing inside of it, and it looks absolutely perfect for snakes because all of these like concrete structures have like this dense mesh of like vines and stuff growing through it, and this just looks like such a good space to find some arboreal species, or because it's very shaded in the day due to this, possibly even some terrestrial species on the ground that are like somehow trapped within these walls. Definitely gonna have a poke around here for a while. Got a little agate of some sort here, and to be honest, I'm not sure which species this would be, but it's very pretty. It's got that like insanely banded tail, no horns of any sort, and there's a mosquito drinking from it. I'm actually gonna grab this little guy and bring him over to Rupert. I'm sure he'd be able to give me an exact ID, but he's got bright green ear holes and those really striking eyes and a very banded tail. Don't think I've seen one like this before. Interesting. Okay, so Harry just took a couple photos of it, and that means we're good to release. I'm just going to grab him and stick him back on a tree. Okay, just spotted another snake. Another boiga. Oh wow, and look at the size of that black millipede there, which is far more interesting. No, I'm kidding. For a moment I thought this was Boiga cynodon, but it's actually Boiga bankuluensis, and a very nice colored one at that. Oh wow, he's really like expanding his body and making himself rigid, and is about to bite me. Interesting how much green he's already got going on despite his relatively small size. One of the more common boigas that we encounter, if not the most common. And I was actually surprised we hadn't found one yet so far on this trip. But yeah, very nice species, typical of these southern forests. And they just have that beautiful saddle-like pattern and this extremely ridged spine. Very nice snake. But in an attempt to keep the video not too long, I'm not going to spend any more time with it. I'll let Harry take a couple of voucher shots, and then he can just release it when he's done. Alright, how crazy is this? We just hiked up the waterfall for ages, didn't find anything, came back down, and in the, literally, down to the foot, exact place we got the Boiga bankuluensis on the way up. I was like, oh, it's still there, but then I took a closer look, and it's actually not. This is a common wolf snake, another one, Lycodon capucinus, and another quite large one. How funny is it that we got another snake in exactly the same spot? Perhaps it's following its scent trail, because this species does actually predate on other snakes, so that could be one of the reasons, or this particular microhabitat is just very suitable for a lot of species. And now that we've found two in close proximity, I'm actually going to spend some time and investigate the surroundings here a bit closer. This is a species that is normally very bitey and very quick when disturbed. Non-venomous, of course, just a small colubrid, but they do have quite big teeth for their small size, so I am going to try avoid a bite. These ones are so much more speckled than the ones that we get in our area. Very neat. And he gone. Yes! We just got the first really cool snake. Well, it's not like one of our big main targets like a Vophis or something, but this is definitely a lifer for me, species I've never seen, and a very, very beautiful snake. Let me just get the camera to focus. Have a look at that white color with those bright red eyes. It is one of the slug-eating snakes in the Asthenodipsis genus, which is a whole new genus for me. I've never found any species in this genus. And these do not bite, are non-venomous, but they are just such insanely cool-looking little snakes. Have a look at this. Such a fat, plump little snake with that almost pied pattern. This is so cool. The others are not here. I know that this is a species Rupert really wanted to find here. So I'm gonna bag it up till I run into the others. They've split off somewhere. and have a nice little surprise for them before the release. Here babe, have a look. They don't bite.
Aww.
Wow. First lifer for me of the trip.
Look at the
Very
eyes.
cool. Yeah, they have those bright red eyes.
So beautiful.
So Spoon just spotted a very large, beautiful Broncosella. Or at least that's what I think it is. I'm not a lizard expert. But yeah, I am pretty sure about this. They are beautiful green like this, and sometimes in the daytime in the sunlight they'll be like literally glowing. And what's he got going on with his eye? He's got like some injury on his eye. So I don't want to unnecessarily stress him even more. Because also once you grab these, they turn brown very quick in a defensive behavior. Very nice though. I'll put my hand there for size reference. You can see he is quite large. Wow, look at this little guy. What a cute little thing. I think this would be some kind of like dormouse. Yeah, I think it is a dormouse because look how fluffy his tail is. He's got like a furry tail. Let me see if I can catch up to this little dude. He is very cute. Maybe it's just a juvenile of some other species. Get back here. Okay. I just wanted to give you guys a good look at him. Look at this adorable little mouse or rat that I just found. No idea what species this would be. Okay, I gotcha. But I'm pretty sure this is some kind of cool species of rodent because look how cute his little face looks. What a cute little dude. Whoop. So cute. Got another earless agate, first of this trip. Found them before though in our last expedition. And they have that bright blue inside of their mouth and no ears. Hence the common name earless agate. And he's gone. Alright, so on the wall here we've got a really large gecko smithii, or Smith's forest gecko, which is one of the largest geckos in the world. And I think I'm going to be able to grab him, or not. Yeah, probably not, but wow, he is big. Definitely the largest one I've seen by far. Hello, where you go? I found the very goose.
What's the berry goose?
Well, moderate goose.
Okay.
It's nothing crazy, but I definitely think you'll be pleased.
Let's see, man. I don't have any guesses as to what this could... Oh,
Just empty it out onto the floor.
it's not hot, yeah? Holy shit, that actually is the berry goose.
Yeah, I thought so too. I wasn't sure.
Oh my god.
I wasn't sure how pleased you're going to be by it, but I definitely thought it was
that
cool.
caught me
It was a lifer for me, so.
That is actually one of the rarer snakes in Thailand for sure. Holy shit. Adult Malacanus. Beautiful, man.
Wait, hold it still.
Wow, that's something properly like worthwhile tonight for sure.
So this is kind of cool. I don't know how well it'll show up on camera, but there's like a fungus of sorts growing on the side of this tree, and it's currently expelling its spores. Thought that was pretty neat. So Harry was just walking over here and he spotted this pitfall, which I'm assuming is to catch something really deep, like perfectly cylindrical hole. Which, if you're herping alone and you fell in here, could be a bad time. My best guess would be some sort of poaching activity.
Yeah, 100%.
This has to be one of the largest, if not the largest, tarantula that I have ever seen in my life. Just have a look at the size of this tarantula. That is ridiculous. Alright, we've got all the other guys here now, and they're all just as blown away as I was, and we've decided we're going to try and get it out onto the ground gently so we can get a better look at it. but
Here goes nothing.
here goes nothing. This is literally, for some people, probably their biggest nightmare.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Alright, so curiosity is starting to get the better of me, and I am gonna attempt to pick it up, just because this is something I feel like I won't see again for a while, just because it's actually so incredibly large and impressive. And I can't believe I'm doing this, because normally I'm not like a spider person whatsoever. And I also don't have a lot of experience with spiders, so I don't know what to look out for when it's being like with snakes, I can read their body language quite well and know when they're about to bite or or something. But that's just not the case with spiders for me, so this is new territory for me. But you've got to live a little sometimes. I don't think it's dangerous, so. With most animals, I do usually have like a good sense for these things, although I'm nowhere near as comfortable with this as I am with like any venomous snake. But my strategy is just gonna be slowly letting it crawl and hope for the best. This is the most nervous I've ever been on any of my videos. Okay, this is good. He's actually climbing. There you have it, guys. Check out this spider. Okay, he is crawling up my pants. I hope I can get him to crawl onto my hand again now, because I don't want him to end up crawling up and onto like my neck or something, just because then I can't see him, and then yeah. I'm guessing it would be some kind of, what's that name I've heard being thrown around? Earth tiger or something? Alright, but I'm gonna stand up, and exactly what I didn't want to happen is happening. It's starting to go somewhere where I won't be able to see it. I hate when things start to go somewhere I can't see them. Don't like it with snakes, and I certainly don't like it with this. If I can get it to go on my bag. Where is it?
Behind you, in your back.
Okay, I'm gonna abort. Oh!
Oh,
Where is it?
is it here now, baby?
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's better. But still not where I want it. Alright, got him in a much more workable position now. And just have a look at the size of the spider. I mean, spiders are not really my thing, but seeing a spider of this size in the wild, I mean, this is actually bigger than any spider I've even seen in like a zoo or in captivity. It is actually unreal how big this spider is. So, Spoon has had a streak of bravery, and she decided she's gonna hold the spider as well. And it's actually very, very docile, and I don't think there's any significant risk of it biting. That thing is giant. You want to just stick it back on the tree?
Sure.
Alright, just put it up, just put it down by these little plants here on the tree. Just like that, yeah. Yeah, and then just give him a slight nudge. It's okay. Yeah, there he goes. Wow, this really made my night. Not a snake, not our target species, but absolutely massive spider. Who would have ever thought that I'd find a spider this fascinating? But this is truly incredible. Wow, do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Very nice.
What are you doing?